See if
I'd be
it
more than
works.
happy to do
And
that.
then plan on revisiting it again the first time the temperature drops to -30 and the kids have to walk back to school.
Okay, well, let's not talk about, we could all do the, I had to
You just
trudge
said a
through
bunch of
3
evil
feet
words.
of
I just-
snow with
Well,
no shoes
my-
on.
I think
would-
Doug
I'm thinking-
remembers the
I'm
times we
thinking
were
if
hiding
that-
in
if
brick.
that's going to
Yeah.
If that will get, you know, some precipitation into this area, then we ought to just do it.
Yeah. You might wanna run, not walk to school, son, 'cause it's cold.
I'm not against the idea, I think it's a wonderful idea to run it for 2 weeks and see what happens. I'm just exercising what kind of howling we're gonna get. If
Well,
nobody
he's gonna
howls,
be getting
then-
the howling right off the bat,
Well,
yeah.
that's true.
That's part of the nature of the job.
Yeah, right.
You're expecting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
it's,
expecting.
you're changing things,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would entertain a motion to authorize, school personnel to temporarily close North Pine Street from Second to Third, 15 to 20 minutes in the mornings on school days for a trial period of approximately 2 weeks.
I will make that motion as stated.
I'll second it as stated.
Thank goodness I'm on tape here, so Carrie will be able to get that out.
Sorry, Gary.
It's been moved and seconded to authorize school personnel to close North Pine Street from Second to Third for approximately 15 to 20 minutes on school mornings for a trial period of approximately 2 weeks. Is there any further discussion from council? Further comment from the public?
Well, yeah, to clarify, do you wanna add language that I come back and report to the board and ask for something along those lines? Ask for
Will
extended?
the mover accept a friendly amendment for a report?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Because we would need
Seconder?
that to make it,
I'm good with it.
Yes. For council to receive a report at the end of that trial period. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion is carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Like I said, it's the nature of the job.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Do we have any updates on the ordinance review committee?
I can say that the telecommunications and events committees met yesterday with Peter and just briefly went over, touch base with each other again, basically, to, start moving forward with those.
Now would be a good reminder that when the committees set their meeting dates, we are public meetings now, publicly noticed. So make sure that Carrie gets that information and we can get it up on the board.
We forgot.
It happens. There is no additional information yet or new information on the dog kennel, but cat ordinances. With respect to the fireworks ordinance, that committee I was at, the county commissioners meeting last week, and Commissioner Randolph would like to participate in that fireworks ordinance committee. So whoever is, I think, is Vivian taking the lead on that?
Vivian's the lead, yeah.
I will let her know.
We haven't touched base for a month, it's time to just get back together.
Actually, the pool committee, there isn't anything really to do at this point. I believe that Peter still has the sewer ordinance and his to-do list, and of course, the Townsend water system is a continual project. We are, I think, getting closer to finding the deed or evidence of ownership of the well at the end of North Cedar there. We have heard back from the railroad with respect to well number 2. surprised the heck out of me that that happened that quickly. Yay.
What's holding us back, Mayor, from going out to bid? What is the schedule at this point?
The engineers are, I believe, still responding to the questions from Department of Environmental Quality. And of course, the ownership,
That has to be resolved with the local.
I think so.
Okay.
It didn't seem to be a complete showstopper, but certainly there, I think everyone will be a lot more confident in doing it. Now, we have talked to the individual who sold the property, sold the lot to the city. Apparently, when it was sold, the deed did not get recorded. A few years later, the city contacted the seller and said, we can't find the deed, so they did another one. And apparently, if that got recorded, it didn't get recorded in the right place. And there's been some changes in the family unit since that time, and neither person has a copy of the deed. And I'm just hoping that we don't have to go for a third time on a deed. If we do, I will hand carry that.
Slide it in yourself.
Yeah. And not leave until it has all of the documentation in it and I have a copy. The garbage cans on Broadway, Eric and I have talked briefly about having a letter in hand and visiting the business owners that the cans are in front of, and essentially asking for their assistance in that regard. Along those lines, emptying those cans could be part of an approval for a street closure, for example, the rodeo weekend. To say, yes, we're just gonna make that part of that approval process.
I watched poor Eric shovel the garbage can out front of City Hall.
Yeah.
For quite a while, I watched him shovel.
There were
Just what,
6 cans
yeah,
of garbage.
just what was over the top of the garbage can, once he took the box
Yeah.
off of it.
Now we do have some business owners who are routinely very good about emptying the cans in front of their establishments, and when we visit them, we will make sure we say that. Say, this isn't because you aren't doing it, we just wanna make sure everyone has the same letter and the same visit. So that's where we are there.
Did Angie show you her picture?
Oh, no, Vicki has a copy of that one.
Yes, also, while I'm just in general speaking about garbage, Eric and his crew are finding really bizarre and, in some respects, dangerous things in the cans. Where either the objects in them are heavy enough that they could blow out the bottom of the can as it's lifted, or if there's something really heavy in there and other stuff on top of it that they don't see it dumps into the truck, could damage the truck, or could damage one of them. And so I think we'll embark on an education program. And then see where we can go from there. And certainly as you're all out and about, if someone says to you, look at what I just saw in this can, well, if you can figure out who put it there,
Yeah.
let us know.
Cause the time before that was a lawnmower and then a 3-foot submersible pump. One of the all stainless steel submersible pumps. That was last week.
Doug, that picture is a child's ATV that got hefted up and tossed into one of the city's cans.
Jeez. Why would-
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Can I just ask what you did with it?
I was able to heel it out and I very gently put it on the ground next to the